Ladies and gentlemen of the nation, what is going on, y'all? Your dude Sly here, back at it once again with another Destiny 2 Garden of Salvation video. And once again, we are diving back into the raid and checking out yet another challenge guide. So last week we had a link to the chain challenge, which all teams had to tether at once every time. This week, however, the challenge is called To the Top, and it takes place during the Consecrated Mind boss fight. Now, at first, I really thought about not making this video because of how easy this challenge is, but I decided that these videos really do complete my playlist of guides on the Garden of Salvation, so what the hell, let's go ahead and check it out. This challenge applies only to the boss fight portion of the Consecrated Mind, where you have the team depositing motes and taking down the Minotaur, while the other team is shooting the eyes, picking up the voltaic charges. The idea, guys, is very simple. You have to deposit 10 motes every time, period. Now, my team usually does the 5-10-10-5 method, where the very first person grabs 5 motes right off the bat just to get someone down there to guard the totem. Then we pick up 10, 10, and again finally 5 just to finish it off to get to damage phase. We can usually do this without having to switch up any teams or swap players. Making it so that you have to pick up 10 every single time isn't really that big of a switch. The only problem comes at the very beginning and finding the Minotaurs. You have to be really quick finding and taking out these Minotaurs. You can't wait for it to come to the middle. You need to be actively looking for them down the corridors. Ideally, you want to kill them as soon as possible, as soon as they spawn in. So the first issue, guys, is time, making sure you can take them out with the quickness. The second problem is the very first deposit. Sometimes you can get lucky and get what we call a god spawn, where 2 Minotaurs come out at basically the same time. This will allow you to pick up 10 motes at the very beginning without having to wait, but the majority of the time, you have to wait for the second Minotaur to spawn. Then kill it, then pick up 5 motes and book it to the totem before Vex start to sacrifice, and usually that simply does not work as it just takes way too long. So unless you have a god spawn where 2 Minotaurs come out at the exact same time, you're usually going to fail the challenge because Vex will sacrifice. So the way to switch things up and to do this challenge is actually pretty simple, guys. When you start off the encounter, you have to tether up to summon the boss. This tether actually gives you enlightenment right off the bat, so why not use this to your advantage and have one person on the motes team head to totem right after the start. Now it might run out pretty early, so make sure to focus on popping shields and then kill. Don't pop shields, pop shields, kill, etc. Just pop as many shields as you can find, then take them out, because your time will run out fairly quickly since you're going to have enlightenment the entire time you're running down to the totem. As long as you can stop that first wave of immune shields, it will give the other player on the mote team enough time to take down that second Minotaur, no matter if it's a god spawn or if the second one spawns in only after the first one has been taken down. Having one player there in the beginning to pop shields makes this really simple, so just be sure to be quick and actively seek out the Minotaurs. Don't wait for them to come to the middle. Also, the team who's shooting the eyes, or I call the boss team, help out the motes team as much as possible. Shoot the Minotaur as you're running towards the boss or as you're cleaning up ads. Throw a grenade on it, use your grenade launcher, whisper, whatever you have, pop its shield, anything extra can help and save the mote team a little extra time. As long as you can get your first deposit of 10 motes without a hitch, the rest is just going to fall into place. Simply deposit 10 motes 2 more times, then you're off to damage, guys. Now, if you have one person who's not very good with snipers or who does not have Izanagi's or Whisper, then have them use Divinity if they have it, of course. With Divinity, you can easily one-phase this boss, or if nothing else, get him extremely close. Just a word of advice, though, do not use Top Tree Nova Bomb during the damage phase. I bet you a few of you out there know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm out of here, nation. Just a quick video showing you all how to get this challenge completed. Now, the only reason I really made this video is just really to show you guys that tip about the very beginning, because everything else is pretty simple, and actually, this challenge is pretty much the way we do it every single time. But that's it, guys. As always, thank you for watching and for supporting the channel. If you're new to Sly Nation, then welcome, Guardian. I hope you enjoyed it and glad to have you here with us. Subscribe for plenty more Garden of Salvation guides, as well as other game guides, reviews, tips and tricks, and much more. Spank the thumbs up or down if you liked, loved, or hated the video, and comment down below if you have any other tips or advice for your fellow Guardians. Take care, guys, and keep those eyes open for more challenge guides coming out here soon. But until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll catch you all in the next one.